Well, first of all, this with the latest article of Escapist coming clean and and they said that they're going to have they already did a total revamp on their rules and codes of ethics when it comes to writing to the website, not just in the Escapist, but to all affiliates of the said, you might say, gaming media outlet for gaming. Well, I still have to applaud them for that. Kudos, if you may. It's really, it's really an insightful read. But despite that, you still have Bob Chipman on your side. Might have to, you have to do something about him. If he's not going to follow your code of rules and codes of ethics, you're going to have a problem, and actually going to compromise what you are trying to convey. That's all. But with rock paper shotgun, well, little tiny frogs already debunked this article. But here's my here's just what I think, about the third, fourth, fifth paragraph headers that they have about what's that article title? Oh, right. Hello, video games are for everybody. They said there they said there that whatever articles that they wrote about sexism, misogyny, and blaming white men, for actually condoning these kinds of actions. Straight white men objectifying women in video games. Straight white men actually perpetrated Gamergate. The straight white men who are just dwelling in their basements, like, I don't know, the likes of the monsters and what's that? Hellboy. You know that movie? The eggs there that lives in the dark places. They're like that. They actually mean it. They mean it. They said it. They said that if it cannot change, if it does not change our minds, it's not their problem. It's not clickbait, because if we want easy views, we will capitalize on. I'm just going to imply here. They're just going to imply. They're going to they're going to capitalize on tragedies like what they did with Ferguson. Well, that's hypocrisy 101. You said that you are serious about it, which means you're being a sexist, you're being misogynist yourselves, and you're being racist yourselves. And oh, what you did about, gamers dead, they're nothing more but sexist white men who are very entitled about, their toys being taken away from them. Yeah. See what you did there? See what you did there? Rock, paper, shotgun? Is this how you come clean? Well, at least I have minute specks of respect now for Escapist. Well, despite that they still have Bob Chipman there. But you, rock, paper, shotgun, are you fucking kidding me? Do you want to play? Are you already running from the Tour de France? From what I know, the Tour de France is actually moving forward, not backward. You don't backpedal all the way to the finish line. You know that. Oh, despite that you already backpedaled, you already hit the mountain. You didn't know it. Is this how you're going to justify what you've wrote for all over these years about condemning male gamers, condemning gamers for promoting sexism and racism? How these same nerds are actually harassing women, blah blah blah. Ain't about the girl with the violet hair. This ain't about the women con artists with the big loopy earrings. It's not about them. This is about your corruption. This is about how you actually bait people to read your articles, how you create controversy to get views. And you just said you mean it. See what you're doing right now, Miss Rock Paper Shotgun? Is this how you come? Is this what you planned after that roundtable meeting that you have with your editors, with your writers? Really, really, Rock Paper Shotgun? This is if this is what you call a well geared plan, well mapped out plan to actually deviate the attention from corruption to sexism and misogyny in video games, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. Seriously. If you really want to derail this topic and make it like what you want, it's not going to work. It never will. You know, rock paper shotgun. It's the first step in actually solving a problem is to actually admit that you have a problem. Remember, last week you just wrote and edited some of the words within the article which said that the term gamer is dead. You know, moving on, everybody. Nothing to see here. You know, gamer is dead because they're being sexist, misogynistic, and they're just 200 man children, neck bearded, basement dweller, fedora wearing, white bearded neckbeards who are, well, not to mention fat, who are just keeping Gamergate afloat. Is that what it is? Is this how you're going to call it? Really? Okay then. We'll play your game. We'll play your game. You know, I'll play your game. You're serious about this? Okay. You're serious about this. Well then, you have to enjoy. You have to enjoy losing your sponsorships. Because as far as I know, your sponsors don't want to be in the likes of you. You people are destructive as community. And one of me, you know, this is just me talking about myself and how I feel about you. You were serious about writing these articles. Fine by me. You just expose yourself. Which means you actually don't have any care at all about the video game culture. Culture, no, not community. You actually don't care about the video game industry. All you want is to push your agenda. You admitted to it in that same article. I have nothing to say anymore. Screw it. As far as I know, you already shot yourself in the foot with a shotgun on close range. I'll be damned. Anyway, I'm Homer, and you know what? Maybe I'm going to buy some pizza today. I'm just hungry.